Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, Brother Rex and Patriot Dummers. Hello. I got to turn my phone around now. Here I am. Okay. All right. All right. Good to go. What's everybody up to? Hope you had a great Christmas. You have a good Christmas, Rex? You get to visit with a lot of family? How about you, Patriot? My Christmas was awesome. The only bad thing is my mom was sick, so I didn't get to spend it with her. So I haven't seen her in a couple days, and hopefully I'll see her tomorrow or Sunday after church. She won't be going to church, but I will. FCF Music Maker, what up? Got me a new fillet knife. Well, not new, but I found this gem at an antique store. Rex, Brother Rex, you ever hear of what's his name? I want to say Jay Griffin. Hold on, I got it up here. Yay, yay, yay. KJ Ericsson, Sweden fillet knife, made in Sweden. If you don't know, I collect fish and fillet knives. I got this bad boy for $10. And it says right on the blade here, KJ Ericsson stamp, stainless, Mora, Sweden. Let me see if I can. There it is. Mora, Sweden. I'm from, I live out in the country, 1 hour south of Chicago, off of old Route 66 in Illinois. Other than my Rapala fish and fillet knife, this is the only one I have in my collection now. Well, I've got also J. Martinis from the Norwood Company. I'll get them all out, man. I'm starting to add up on my fillet knives. Pretty good. Saw my sister and her boyfriend. That's cool, Patriot. What is the stream about? Oh, a little bit of everything. Mostly knives and leather work. It's a knife channel. I'm a bladesmith. But I'll occasionally get the guitar out and play. In a group called FCF Hints, my name, and we do the thing like that. We do 1780s camping and more like blacksmithing. Cool. You're in the right place then. If you like blacksmithing. Swedish steel must be pretty good from my understanding. It's excellent steel. They've been making knives over 300 years. But this one here, Sweden, man. The More Knife Company makes it for the Gap and Tackle Company. That's what's on it with a big G, the Gap and Tackle Company. It's in my shop, and I'm going to be going in there shortly. But before I go in there, I'm going to wait until some people get in here. And while I'm doing that, I'll just get out my fillet knives. I only have like maybe a dozen. Not many of them, but last year I only had like 2 or 3. So they're adding up. Oh yeah, definitely rust resistant. Okay, hold on. Last year, only like I said, I only had 2 fillet knives. So they're starting to add up. They're starting to add up. You guys can hear me fine, right? I wonder if I can run this thing Bluetooth. I never tried. Volume, mute, gain, pattern. I'm not sure if this mic is Bluetooth or not. I'm going to have to read the instructions for it. I don't know where I put it. Anyways. YouTube doctor. Who's the YouTube doctor? So now I've got I started last year with two fillet knives. And now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So they're starting to add up. I won't have no problem finding a fillet knife when I go fishing. So, what's up, Kanoi? David? This ain't a holy roller channel, so we don't preach the gospel here. Even though I'm a man of God, I don't allow it on my channel because this is about knives, not church. So, let me see here. Here they are. This is what I got so far. This one don't have a sheath. This is a Regent from Sheffield, England. Inox stainless, rust free. It's called an Eagle. I don't have a sheath for it. I might make one for it. I need to make one for this. I made a Puko style sheath here, and I figured, well, I'll put this one in it since I don't have a sheath for it. It fits in there, so what the heck, right? I might even keep it in there. I don't know. But this one here is a Cutco. It's got the busting bass on the blade here, and on the other side, nothing. But it's Cutco 763 C78 with a busting bass on it. It's got the triple D edge on it that Cutco's famous for. The triple D cutting edge, serrated cutting edge. What's up, Charlie? How's it going, buddy? Got my I got a new fillet knife today at an antique store. This is what I got. CJ Erickson for the Gap and Tackle Company. Made in Sweden by Mora, Sweden. Mora, Sweden. KJ. KJ, what's his name again? Erickson. KJ Erickson, Sweden, fillet knife. It's in good shape. It's a long one. 9 3/4 inch, I think they said, blade on it. I'm not sure. And the sheath, made in Sweden. It's in really good shape. I'm going to oil it up. Another fine fillet knife to my collection. What's up, Big Jim? Okay. This is my 1965, my birthday. J. Martini, Finland, for Rapla Company out of Sweden with the Puko style sheath. We all know these well, but this one is from 1965. My birth year. That's why it's in my collection. This one here is a charade. I found it at a garage sale for $5. Professional fillet knife. It's got the bass on it, chasing a lure. It says USA charade on the tang. You can see the stamp there. And the bass. I'm a big time fisherman, so I gotta collect fillet knives. $5 between these two, $20. This one here we all know too well is by the Case Company, made in USA. Case USA. I'm surprised it don't have no timestamp on it. It just says Case on the handle, USA. This sheet needs to be cleaned up. This one here, this is a sharp RE60, DF60, sharp, stainless, Japan. So it's made in Japan. It says stainless Japan on the other side. Y'all got any kind of special fillet knife at home? Or even one you might want to part with? I'm always looking to add to my collection. I can make a trade on another knife. This one here is a Fiscus, made in USA. It's got a sharpener there for the blade. So this one, there's nothing on the blade at all, but it says Fiscus, made in USA on the sheath. So apparently, oh, there's something here on, okay. American, I can barely read that, hold on. American Angler R USA stainless, right here. I don't know if you guys all see that. Yep, made in America by Fiscus. So, do any of you all have a fillet knife? Patent pending. This is the sharpener. Yeah, blades coming out of the bottom of that sheath. I don't like that. There's the sharpener. It's intact. This one's a Rapala. Boy, have I used this thing a lot. This is one made in China. This ain't made in Sweden. I think I was somewhere fishing and I needed a fillet knife, so I bought it. It's got a little sharpener on the end there. Okay, we all know J. Martini makes the Rapala in Finland, right? It's got the J. Martini on there. Well, here's the J. Martini Norwood company. This is J. Martini's company. And on the blade here it says stainless free. Stainless free or something like that. Martini in Sweden, I believe. Let me read it under my scope. Stainless steel. Martini, Finland. Yep. From his company, the Normark company in Sweden. It's got the Sweden Normark crest on it on the back. It's got the crest here. And then Martini, Finland. This one's in Finland, not Sweden. But it's still a Puko style sheath, just like the Rapala. So Martini's Normark company, and then Martini made the fillet knife for Rapala. J. Martini. J. Martini. So that's my fillet collection thus far. Nobody's answered me. Nobody's got an answer for me on fillet knives, huh? Nobody has a fillet knife? Can you guys hear me? Is that the problem? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Maybe you guys couldn't hear me earlier. Hello? Got a couple of martinis yourself? What do they look like? Oop. Are you willing to part with them? Don't need the mic. You been hearing me? Okay, I'll turn it off then. All right, I'm gonna put these away. Has anybody got a fillet knife they want to part with? I'm looking for trading. What do you want? What do you want for it? What do you got? Talk to me, please. I love adding to my collection of fillet knives. I have a Pucco. It's Puukko, brother Rex. Puukko. Pucco. That you need a sheath for? Message me over a picture of it. I can gladly make you a sheath for it. I made this one, but it's left-handed. I didn't realize I was making it left-handed when I made it, so I didn't finish it. I didn't even put the hole in it and make the dangler for it. But this is for a left-handed person. I was originally making it for myself, and once I wrapped it with the leather, I finally realized that, hey, I wrapped it backwards. I should have wrapped it the other way. But it is what it is. Some people like carrying them left draw. One of them's just like that, only 65 was it. Not looking to trade or sell, but I'll look again for you. I think I have another Sweden blade although. If you have anything you want to trade or you might want to part with, I'm going to give you my email address here. Okay, there's my email right there in the chat. Kodiak Edge 4. Oh, I got it wrong. Hold on. 402. Take that 9 away. Let me see. I'll do it again. Come on, man. There it is. Okay. That's my email. If you've got something you want to show me, I do trades or I pay cash for it. Either or. What life lessons have you learned the hard way? Many in life, but none in specific needs to be talked about. I've got a pretty large collection of cheap and great quality knives. I hear you, Dub Sack. I've got a little over 1,100 knives myself. So I got a vast collection. I just don't collect one different style. I got him, G-Man. That's a can of worms. Thanks, Jump. Hey, people come in and ask stupid questions. You get trolls every time you go live. There ain't no doubt about it. Let me put these away and we'll go to my shop. I'm going to show you what I'm off to here. Turn my head around. Okay, I'm here, guys. Oh, let me light a smoke here first. Oh, I got my new hoodie in from Temu today. I absolutely love it. Isn't that something, Jim? Brother Rex? Isn't this cool or what? In God we trust. Oh. I even cleaned the top of my knife cabinet off. Ah, it's clean. I did some cleaning today, boy. I'm going to put all these back in there if I don't cut myself. Okay. Yep. So, Rex, you want a traditional Puko sheep like this? Just how I made for this one? I mean, I could hand carve anything you want on the front of it, you know. This is a traditional Puko sheath right here. All I need is the knife because I gotta wrap the leather around the handle, you know, wet mold it. And I'll be glad to make it for you, like this one I made. And the knife I made. Very traditional style Puko. Thanks, Eric. That's one of my Puko knives I made about 3 or 4 years ago. I actually made this one from a file. Turned out nice, man. It's got brass, whitetail antler, 5 layers of stacked birch, ironwood, stacked birch, antler, brass, and antler for the pommel. And it's peened on. Just like a traditional old school Puko knife. I've got Finnish blood in me. Finnish, Swedish, Irish. I'm a mix. But I like SOG knives, yes. I have a few of them. But I never seen Mac V. You get any more specific on me? I mean, I probably got 3 or 4 of them. SOGs, that's it. I got a SOG seal pup, and I got one that I copied. Where'd Brother Rex go? We don't take off for the spelling here in Mississippi. I hear you, Brother Rex. Is he still here, Jim? Brother Rex? You want a Puko sheep? Email me, brother. Show me the knife you got. This is the SOG seal pup I got. I actually love the ergonomics of this thing. It's got it all in the right spots, man. And then I had to replicate it, so I made one. And this is made out of a Ferrer's rasp. I made a copy of this right here from a Ferrer's rasp. And it's zebra wood handles, and I made it so you can see the rasp all the way around. That's my copy of this. And this is a little bit heavier than this one. Whereas mine's got a flat grind, it don't have a bevel grind. What happened to Brother Rex, Jim? Jim! You like that hat? Yeah, me too. You got one coming. I'm burning them right now on camera. See, I'm burning them on camera. You better send me $500. Okay, these away. Oh, I got one more fillet knife I forgot. This is actually my jewel. This is the one I love the most. The Traveler by Chicago Cutler. In the package from the 70s. Advertised by Ellen. I love this thing, man. They got different size ones too, so I'm on the lookout for them. So I can get this package open. Package is getting old. But this is the Traveler, it's called, by Chicago Cutler. Got a half stop even. See that? Quite flexible. Chicago Cutler. Since I live near Chicago, I collect mostly a lot of Chicago knives. So I got 11 of them, almost a dozen. Yeah. What's going on, Ground Fog? Oh, Robert Willoughby, what's going on? Brown Sugar's in the house. What's going on? Hey, Miss Sharon says Barlow Brigade to Sharon Baum. We'll burn them one at a time. If you stay long enough, you can watch. That's right. Exactly, Ted. And then he owes me $500. Okay, I'm gonna go into the shop. Brother Rex is gone already. He didn't even say goodbye. Man, I tell you what, I was gonna bless him and everything, but you know how it is, I guess. You gotta go, you gotta go. He might probably had an emergency. So this thing's still up for sale, guys, with the sheath. I gotta finish it up. Gotta do some more fine tuning here and a sanding. But she's a beaut. Anybody collects the charade knives knows the 51OT. Hand carved by me. One of a kind. So if you collect charades, get a hold of me before it goes. Original sheath, original knife. He's here. Okay. Did you see that? You catch that? I brought that Puko knife out, the sheath. Send me a picture, Brother Rex. Send me a picture of your Puko knife. And I didn't mean to correct your spelling, by the way. I'm just so used to seeing it. It's like I got a short video correcting people's spelling on pronunciation on the knives made in Zolian, Germany. How to pronounce the word. Zolian. It's Zolian, not Salagen. The S sounds like a Z in the name. Zolian. Zolian, Germany. A very famous town. The town of Zolian, where lots and lots of knives are made in Germany. So just when you show off a Zolian German knife, pronounce it right. City of Blades. That's right. Zolian is the city of blades. Yep, it sure is. It sure is. Where is my... Uh, what in the hell? Okay. Tomorrow, watch my last day of Barlow Week. I've been watching every day of it, Jim. I've seen everyone you showed, brother. I'm just not into them videos where everybody's showing off a different knife every time. I mean, I got plenty of Barlows, but I'm a trendsetter. I'm not a trend follower. I guess you could say that. But I just don't do what everybody else does. You know, I do my own thing. I've always been that way. You think you're out of Barlows? I got like probably 30 of them. I'll pull one out you've never seen before.
Is my washer fixed?
What's that?
Is the wash machine fixed?
I don't know, honey. I tried several different things with it. It's not clogged, so play with it. I couldn't get it to
Did you check
final spin. I don't know.
Filter? Did you check the filter?
Open it up. There's no filter on that thing.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, well, I'll check it in a minute. Anyways, you ever see one of these? CJ. Chris Johnson Cutlery, Sheffield, England. It's a CJ, Chris Johnson from Sheffield, England. I bet you none of you have one of these. Listen to that snap. And that's real bone. That is real bone. Solid nickel silver bolsters. It's called psoriasis, brother. You ever see somebody with psoriasis before? Well, now you have. So, yeah, this is probably the most weirdest oddball one I got of all the Barlows I got. I seen Deep South Cutlery got a rust lock case, display case in. That's pretty cool, man. I'll have to buy one of them off of them. I don't know if Billy's gonna get another one in or not, but if he does, I'll probably buy it off of him because I want to add it to my I want to add it to what I got. I got the one here with my 6 rare knives in. That one lights up too, like the one that Billy showed today in his video. But this one holds 6 knives, not 3 rust locks. I did have a rust lock in there at one time, but this has got some of my rarest cases in it. You know, this ain't the rust lock one. This is the RWK Sun Cutlery Company. Same case. They're like $120 new. But with the knives now, with the 3 rust locks that he had, probably add another $300 to the cost. So that set he's got's probably $450, $500 if he's selling it. But I'd like to get it. 5 months for Skate. Wow. Five-month member for Skate. Much appreciated, brother. I got to give you a whistle on that one. This is for Skate. There you go, buddy. Oh, all right. Let's go back in the shop, shall we? Is it doing anything?
Well, it's unlocked. You gotta wait till it drains.
Yeah.
Your wash is fine. Oh my god, I need vinegar.
I got that tripod here, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm just going to do this. Here's what I got. I'm making my first folding hunter. I got this. I got to cut this out now, and then I'm going to solder the bolsters on. Make the bolsters for it. Y'all can watch me do it. So, let me get this set where I need to. There we go. That should be fine. Where in the heck did I put my... Oh, it's over here. Okay. All right, got the chat log up. I can see what you guys are saying. As soon as it loads. Bro Charlie. Shadow Works Cutler, what's up, brother? Took a nap on accident. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh shit. Forgot to do the last part of that. Okay. Where'd my other one go? Okay, here's what I got. All right. Got a matching set now. These are my liners. Now I gotta shape my bolsters and put them on there. But what I do first is I put these together. One's a little bit bigger than the other one. And the one on top is the one that's how I want it. So what I do now is put these together like this and see where I gotta shape that to match. So I'll come over here to the vise. Make sure they're lined up perfectly. Put them in the vise like that. And then I'll file these nice identical. See, when you're making your own knife, you're not restricted to a certain size. I haven't made the blade yet. Now I'm going to put that together next. After I the blade will be shaped to the size of the handles. Come on, man. I need to take more off faster. All right, now they're getting there. You can tell when that they're identical when scuff marks are away. What's up, David? How you doing? My difficulties has been up today. I'm dealing with a fever. Oh man, Rex, we have to pray for you, brother. That's for sure. God bless you too, brother. We'll talk to you on the next one, man. Sorry to hear that. Let's say a prayer for you, buddy. All right, now it's exactly the same. See, you can see this. The vertical marks this way, and then nothing this way. So this one, that means that one's higher than that one. So I go into the vertical on the opposite sides of it. And now they are, it's identical. Okay, now I can spin this. Get the rest of it done. Here. Okay, now, so I don't lose this, I'll put a cam clamp on it. See, them are identical because there's the pattern's in the same direction. So now I'll get this side identical. Diamond file? I don't know what you mean by that. It's a file. Diamond Company? It's a super anium, whatever you want to call that. come on, where you at? Where is my half round? Oh, there it is. Right here. Okay, almost done. Only 5 minutes on this and I'll be cutting out the bolsters for it. I'm going to take a lot of time off of this. Sand this bad boy down real quick. I'm gonna go look at my pattern, see if it's how I like it. Okay. How's that look, folks? that's gonna do. You can see how large this is. It's like the size of a clasp almost. It's a big one. I think that's perfect. Okay, I got all my burrs off of it. You can't like the video to see the knife done? Well, if you watch enough of my pages, enough on my channel, you'd like everything. Sooner or later you will. Go watch my other videos and see how you like them. Can't appreciate my work till you stick around long enough. Okay. Pretty much the burrs are off. I'll give them a final inside buffing once I get the bolsters soldered on. So now comes where I make the bolsters. So I got to do a quick shop vac. I can stay up on my mess. I spent all day cleaning the shop out. It ain't fun. Okay. Thanks, Robin. Appreciate it. Okay, now I gotta get my brass out. My big old chunk of brass. I gotta decide how long I'm gonna make this thing. Bolster. Get anything skinnier. See if I had any brass cut out already. Okay. Got this piece of brass here. I scraped all the way around it, the thickness I want it. So I'm going to put it in this vise and cut it with where is that little square I had here? Here it is. There, see that better? Okay, now I gotta switch these blades out on these cutters. Okay, a big one on a cutter that don't work with a shit. I don't feel like plugging it in and dealing with it. So I'll switch my blades out. But you know what? I bought some new blades. That's right. Can't switch this out at all. I just put my new blade in. I don't know if these blades, might have bought the wrong blade. We'll see. Oh well, we'll see if it works. If it don't, oh well. You know what? You can see how fast I can go through with this. Be a lot better. A little more accurate. I need a metal bandsaw. I just haven't spent the time or money to get one yet. I can always just sand it down. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I got half the material to remove, but I think it'll be faster on my grinding wheel. I hate cutting shit by hand. We'll see how hot it gets, how fast it goes. Where's my block? I got a lot to take off. Just gonna do what I can, I guess, on the bench twice. Back and forth. That's a lot faster. Now, where's my pliers? I am not touching that bad boy. Okay. I got it. There she is. Okay. Now I can sand this down flat. Okay, that's about as flat as I can get it. Hi, Gordon. A super nice knife. I know one day. Thanks to you, man. Seth Bond. What's up, brother Seth? Yeah, I wanted to show you something, brother. I'm making two bolsters. Just so you know what I'm doing for my first folding hunting. Where'd they go now? Must be in the other room. But hold on a second, folks. All right, this one's for Brother Seth. $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. That's the big horn you get for a super chat. I got other calls too if you want to hear them. I got the coyote call, and turkey calls, whatever call you want to hear. Every time someone gives me a super chat, they can name their call. My cats are freaking out. What's the matter, kitty? What are you doing over there? All right, where did I put? Here they are. Here you go. Here's what I'm making. I'm making my first clasp, folding hunter. I got the two liners just now cut out, and what I'm doing right now is flattening out my brass for the bolsters. It's a big one. So the liners are done. Now I'm cutting out the bolster material and I'll flatten it out, and I'm gonna get ready to solder that on where I want her. Appreciate it, Brother Seth. Yep. Yeah, that's the user, brother. Use that knife up, brother. It's not a knife to be pretty. It's a knife to be used. I'll make you a pretty one. So it's jobs like this, you know, when I'm doing this brass, I gotta get that milling machine. I'm gonna have that son of a gun. I'm taking a loan out for it. I'm gonna get one of the best milling machines money can buy, so I can start doing lots of parts precisely. Especially when you're making pocket knives, man, you gotta have precise cuts. You know, instead of doing what I'm doing. What's up? I gotta check my phone, see where I'm at. I'm sure I got enough charge. It was at 100% when I started. I wonder if this will take it off fast. I don't have to get this. This is the top part of the bolster. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as I got a factory flat, which is I do. I can cut my bolsters out now in the shape I need them. Just basically square, because I'll solder them on the liner, and then I'll cut them down to the liner the right shape. Oh, thought I wanted to show you something, brother. Hold on a second. I'm probably gonna be talking to you. Have your father Billy get another one of these cases for the rust lock. I seen on your video today with the rust lock knives. I've got the one for the 6. I got my rarest cases in there. Well, that Tony Bowes ain't really rare, but the Rust Star, that toothpick is original. And that case canoe, you won't find one of them anymore. I got the 911 when the Twin Towers are attacked in the back by case. And my old 1940 to 64 scout knife in the back case. But yeah, I got this one here, and I seen that Rustlock one you guys got, man. I'm like, man, I got to get that one now. I can put them next to each other. These were like $110 I paid for that case with no knives. So I'd assume with 3 Rustlocks, you're looking at 80, 90 bucks a piece for the knives. So probably $400 for the set. I don't know what you guys are selling them for, but I'll ask. But yeah, I seen that and I was like, oh, that's cool, man. And you get this one too. They make these too. I'm sure you know. But yeah, I did some cleaning here on my knives. Look at them toes. Look at them there, set. Look at that one. 4-blader. These are Rough Riders. Yeah. That one's not a Rough Rider there. I got a third one around here somewhere. I don't know where the hell it went. I don't know. I don't know. You ever see these set? Them are Zippo tape measures. I got 3 of them here. 1, 2, and 3. They were for advertising. I collect the little shit, you know. But I got me a new fillet knife today at an antique store for 10 bucks. I pulled them out in the beginning. But this is what I picked up today. This is made in Sweden. KJ Johnson, I think his name is. Stainless, Mora, Sweden. I collect fillet knives. I got 11 now. My most prized one is over here. I love the most. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it go. Yeah, the Chicago Cutlery, man. Without a doubt. This thing's brand new. 1975, I think. But it's in there. It's the Traveling Folder by Chicago Cutlery. That's my favorite. Okay, back to this knife. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Jerry. Jerry, welcome in, brother. Hey, that's an old Mora. Yeah, old Mora. Made specifically for, let me say, I looked it up here. Yeah. Where's it at? Sweden knives. I had the thing earlier. It was on eBay. Here it is. For 40 bucks. I got mine for 10. Vintage Mora KJ Eriksson Sweden fillet knife. Yep. It's a KJE Mora. So I'd say probably 60s, 70s. Somewhere around there. Oh. The barley I pulled out today. Chris Johnson, Sheffield, England. It's bone. It's like a black bone. It's a rare bird. I bet you guys never seen one of these before. Everybody's doing the Barlow thing. It's been a user, which you can see on it. Chris Johnson, Sheffield, England. Yep. And then I got this one almost done. It's going to be for sale. It's that I'm doing this one-handed here. I got my phone in my hand, of course. But this is the OT 51 OT. Got the spine carved on it. And I got some more sanding to do here yet. Refine this, sand the bolsters down. But other than that, this is a one-of-a-kind 51 OT now. And it's up for sale. Of course, this ain't the American, it's the Chinese, but it's even a step better than an American one, right? Brown burlap micarta, brother. And sisters. With the original sheath. $175. You can take it home today. But yeah, I got this guy's Buck 110 done here. I'm gonna send that out on the 1st since he requested it. He went on vacation. He says, I don't want nothing showing up at my house till after the 1st, so please send it on the 1st. But he vouched for this sheath, ballistic sheath, instead of the leather one. But I got it done. Rich Late micarta. I fluted the bolsters. I fluted the liners all the way around. Carved the spines. And look at the inside of this thing. This is a 2012. Man, look at the shape of that blade. It's just dirty. Don't have any scratches on it. But look at them liners. They look like rope. It's pretty cool. Rich Light. I love Rich Light. I'm gonna have to do myself one like this. But yeah, that's done bought. $325 I sold it for. This one's only $175. So anybody interested on that one, get a hold of me. All right, back to what I was doing here. I had to get me a drink of my soda pop. Anybody know this bozo here? Oof. And you can see my knife cabinet here. I got loaded stickers. I got the Deep South cutlery on each side. Oh, yeah. But I didn't turn my... And my two knives I made. I just leave them in there for now, but... Yeah. All right, back to what I was doing here. I'm going to cut out these bolsters now. So you're all hanging out with me while I work on a knife. My first folding clasp hunter ever. I'm just flattening this down a little bit, not much. Like I said, this is the top, but I got the overall thickness that I need. Like I said, this will sand out on the machine where I want it. As long as I'm within my layout marks all the way around, I am. So that's good. It's actually a little bit thicker here, but that's fine. Like I said, once I get it cut out and put on the knife, the only thing I need 90 degrees is where the scales come to it, or the handles. Then the rust, once it's on there, the rust will get cut out along the liner, so it'll be perfect. Or I'll just grind it down on the grinder with just within. I won't give it a final. I'll leave like an 1/8 inch all the way around. That way I got plenty of room for moving when I solder it. And you'll see how I do that here in a sec. But now I got to lay these out. But this is the factory flat side, and that's what's going to get soldered down on it. So what the heck is going on here? My live is slow on my laptop here. Very nice piece of stainless. No, that's brass. That ain't stainless. Okay, I gotta see what my width is of this. And I gotta cut it out. Where's my micrometer at? Where did I set my micrometer down? Right next to the camera. Be right back. Okay. What is that? You turn it on first, dummy. All right. 2172. So 42, 43, 46. 43, 46. There it is. Make sure that's right. On. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to cut that out. Should be able to use it'll go faster with this. Be back soon, Jerry said. Stone carving? I haven't done stone carving in a long time. Long time. I was real young when I did my last stone carving. But no, I don't do it anymore. All right, that's one set. I should put these gloves back on, man. What is a stupid question, that or what? I guess there's no such thing as a stupid question, right? All right, now I gotta find out what the width is. Be right back. Oh no, I got the pieces right next to me here. There we go. 2804. Another stupid question. Stupid questions just keep rolling in, huh, Stupid? Stupid is what stupid says, I guess. Good thing I got mods. When I'm not paying attention. Get rid of that dumb shit. All right. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Pay attention to what I'm doing here. I'm gonna cut one too short. I'm gonna start over on one of them, and I'm gonna be like, "Come on, man!" All right, where am I at here? Okay. So that's it, right there, right there. Where's my scriber? What did I do with my scriber? Hold on, be right back. All right, what am I looking for? Obviously, I can't find my scriber. It's probably buried here. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. I found it. Factory. Nope. I want the factory to be in the back. Factory. All right. You know the factory's flat, right? Didn't have to touch it. Okay, I'm almost ready to solder these on the liners. In case you're wondering about all my brass that's hitting the floor, the brass scrap, I do recycle it. I melt it down and continue to use it. No, I can't find my lighter. I tell you what, man. I'll be right back. Getting some of these tools out of my way. Some of this brass out of my way. This thing keeps falling off the shelf. Estes Park, Colorado, man. It's one of my favorite places to go. The slingshot, I bought it at a novelty store there, but it rotted, you know. One of these days I'll put a worthy band on it. Okay. Now, as you can see, these got to get soldered on there now. I'm not going to put no brass ones in the back. I'm going to go solid handle all the way through. But I got to make a spacer in my blade next in the spring. So I'll get as far as probably tonight cutting everything out, but not putting, you know. What time is it? Wife will be going to bed in a couple hours, so you'll see that there now. Like I said, that'll all get cut out after it's soldered on. I'll continue 1/2 inch, 1/8 inch, but I got to make sure these are to the right angle I want them, because they're supposed to go on like, you know, a slight angle here. So I'm gonna go look at my pattern and see what I got to do here. So where did I put? There it is. I'll be right back. Okay. I got to grind both of these down. There's my angle. So I'm just going to grind that down. What'd I do? Leave the other piece in the other room? Tape measure. Do you get a smelter? That dummy's gone. No more dumb questions from him. Okay. What am I doing? gotta make sure this damn bench is 90 degrees to platen. Yep, dead nuts. And then I need a piece of flat stock. Piece of 1095 here. That'll work. Keep losing my stride. Okay, these two pieces are identical. There's my factory flat there, my factory flat there. What I do here? Trace some things backwards? I sure did. Oh man, that's okay. Looks good. All right. Now, both my factory flats are going up instead of this one's. I'm going to have to, looks like just this one, sand that one. Got to get it flat. I don't want no gaps on my liners when I solder it down, but now you'll see here. Which way do I got it? I want that slight angle there, see, just like a regular. Class, see? If you look at class, they got a slight angle on the bolster. So this will get soldered on like this. And then this will all be taken off. Let me go look at my pattern real quick, make sure I'm doing this. All right. What I got to do now. What's up, Barbara? Welcome back. Okay. Since I'm on that side and I don't that side, let me see here now. A little more grinding on these things. Like I said, I'm leaving about 1/8 of an inch around it, so when I go to solder it, I got some play. Now, like I said, since I don't have, this has got to be the factory flat, and I messed up and put it on the other side, so I'm going to get that nice and flat. I mean, it's close, so, but man, close ain't good enough. This is why I need to get that milling machine, so I can make all these parts, dead nuts, first time around within a minute or two, and not be doing stupid stuff like this. If I wouldn't have forgot this was the factory side, I wouldn't be doing this right now. You can see how much I got to take off. See where it's shiny and it's not. Like I said, these things are a little bit thicker than what I needed. So when I get the knife together, I can sand everything together the shape I want it. It's getting there. Man, if I had a milling machine, I could put this right in the milling clamp. Done. In fact, I'm gonna go get my sanding pad. I got a glass sheet here with some flat sandpaper on it. If you don't get these dead flat, when you go to solder them on these liners, you'll see a gap of the silver solder in between. You don't want to see that. What up, Joe? If I was throwing chips, Okay. I think your head's throwing chips too. Maybe I should put this brass on that table saw and throw sparks, huh, instead of chips. Almost there. All right, it's all flat. Pretty much, except for that one corner. All right, now I'll put this against that factory. It should be nice and flat. Then you can check too on a blank here. If there's no gaps on that, you know you're good. And I don't see any. That looks splendid. This is for that side. Okay. This is the one I sanded down. I don't see any gaps. That's good. Hawkbill? What hawkbill? What are you talking about, Willis? Nice hawkbill. Did I pull a hawkbill out? Or are you talking about a previous video or something? Okay. So that's that. This is that. So this goes on here, and that gets traced. Okay. Where did I put my clamp? Yeah, I'm making a folding clasp hunting clasp. It's a whole new knife I'm making, Jeff. I'm doing the liners or the bolsters right now, cutting out the bolster material. And then I'm gonna solder it together. Got enough gas left. I didn't even check. Alright, just to show you what I'm doing here. I'm making a new knife. These are the liners for folding hunter. It's like a clasp, you know what I mean? A clasp folding hunter. It's going to have a big blade on it. Where did I put the other liner at? Probably in the other room again. Okay. Factory. How did these two factories? Oh, okay, I got it. All right, I had them backwards. All right, there we go. Okay, that's how it goes. Let me get the other liner. How's it going, knives? I guess. How you doing? Oh, I had the other liner and I put it away. Okay, just to give you an idea what I'm doing. This is like a class folding hunter. This is a buck 110. See, so they're a little bit bigger. This is a buck 110 I got apart. So these are both your liners, right? And then your bolsters get brazed on to the liners. And that's what I'm getting ready to do now. So I've got these like this. That means this one goes here. And then this one goes on the opposite side, see? So I'll leave them like that so I know which side they go on. So what I do now, this is a factory 90 on top. So I put it up to my mark where I want it. Like I said, I made this an 1/8 inch or so bigger all the way around. So when I solder it, it can move a little bit and not lose anything. You don't want to make these things exact. Because if you do that and it moves on you, you're going to have to resolder it. And resolder it and resolder it. Till you get it right. So if it's an 1/8 inch bigger all the way around, once it's soldered, then you can put it on a sander and sand it flush to the liner that you made to have it exactly where you want it. So what I do is do a mock-up where I want it before I solder. Make sure it's on my layout line. Right there. And it moved on me. You son of a gun. Right there. That's good right there. Now, I always scribe a line on here, so when I go to solder it, I want it on that line. That way I know both, and I do the same thing on that one, and when I put them together, these two bolsters will be in the same exact spot. This is the side you got to get it right where you need it. All this here you just grind off, flush to the liner. But you got to have this where you need it. So I'll scribe this now. Okay, I'll put this one up to that. Get my marker. Okay. See that one's scribed. See the scribe line there? That's where that brass bolster be put to. That one's there, right? This one's the opposite. And really, I can take both of these, put them together, so I know that it's dead nut scribed in the right spot. This is kind of hard to do, but I'll get it. Okay, now make sure my liners are together perfectly. And they're not. So I'll gotta adjust them until they are. Now them are. I think that looks good. That one's on my scribe line, see? Okay, now they're both where they need to be. So now I'll scribe this one. And these will be ready to solder on. Joe hitting the sack. Good night, Joe. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I had a wonderful holiday. Thank you. Can't stay here for the... Have a great night, guys. If I missed you, I hope I didn't miss you. God bless you and have a wonderful day tomorrow. Okay, that's where I want it. That's where I want it. That's looking good. That's looking good. Scribed there. Scribed here. So, you can see that slight angle coming in. That's how a clasp is. Aesthetically. It's not straight up and down. It's not 90 degrees to the spine. It's got a slight angle, both sides. So, they look pretty good to me. All right. And if it's off a little bit, like say this is just a touch off, which is it ain't, it's pretty much dead nuts. I can get a flat bastard in here, you know, and file the one until it's the exact, you know. I could file it with the edge of the file so that it's dead nuts. But them are ready to solder on. So, I gotta set up my setup for this. Okay. Now I need a light. That ain't gonna be enough. STF and I'm building a brand new knife. All from scratch. And I'm doing the liners right now. I don't think that's going to shine where I want it to. I have to put some new batteries in it. Yeah, I'm just going to have to. Man. I'm going to put some new batteries in this thing. Brand new Duracells. she's bright. Now she's bright. Okay, first thing I gotta do is clamp this liner down. Now, I need to get me a big, long pair of forceps that I can pinch these on, you know what I mean? But, get my silver solder. I need some snips. Where is my flux? Where is my flux? Where is my flux? It should be up here somewhere. I don't find my flux, I'm screwed. I know it's up here somewhere. Come on, man. I can't find my flux. I always keep it one spot. I can't see it there. I can't find that. I'm in dead water. I'll be doing this tomorrow, I guess. Don't tell me it fell off in this mess over here. I have to look real quick, I guess. Yeah, it sure did. Look at that. Found it. Fell into mayhem. Good thing is I found it. Okay, first thing I gotta do is flux this thing. I don't have a brush, so I'm just gonna have to use it. Use that side. Put the flux down. Where the hell's my propane tank at? I think it's in the other room. that in the shit. Fell in the flux jar. Yeah, y'all got lucky. You get to see me do this tonight. Like I said, I got to get a pair of forceps that'll hold this in place with slight pressure. Because clamps, you know, they never really work good. Forceps puts more pressure on it as it squeezes down. Squeezes down as it hardens, you know what I mean? So now I'll get this on its layout line, which is right there. If I had forceps, see, I could stick them on here and put light pressure on it, adjusting the forceps. But that pressure will carry through as it melts and goes to the brass. But I'm going to maneuver it. I got my, remember I scribed my line back there. As long as I put this edge on that scribed line, I know I'm in the right spot. Because remember, I made this an 1/8 inch bigger here and all around. So I got a little bit of room to play here within an 1/8 inch. As long as I get this side where it needs to be. Let me find my torch. Oh, of course I can't find it. It's over here. I think I got enough gas. This tank's cold, so we'll see. Let me see here. Where's my see it moving? I gotta be able to. It's hard to clamp it where you want it. See if I get a regular clamp on it. Not a regular, but I think I'm gonna. Oh, here we go. I think that'll work. Might be just a ticket. Come on down, baby. There he goes. Ooh. I think that did it. I think that did it. I think that clamp is just a ticket. It's on the layout line too. All right. Let that cool a little bit. I won't touch it now for another minute or two because it'll still move. Yeah. Oh man. It moved to the right. Oh, and it only clamped the front of it, not the back of it. Oh, son of a gun. See what I mean? Forceps holds it right in there. I'm going to have to do it again. Maybe I can. Right tools for the right job. Here we go. It clamped it on an angle. I guess the back wasn't getting hot enough or something. Get it over far enough. Yeah, get on that line. It's close. Okay, that looks good. Now I gotta inspect it. It's on the layout up there, so it looks like it is. All right, hold on. Let's see what she looks like after I grind it.
Okay. Now you can see that solder in between that. It's got a slight gap. In the front, not so much. So that means it's still clamped down too much more in the front than the back. So I'm going to put the clamp on it tight now, a metal clamp on it, and heat it up. Maybe that'll draw it in nice and tight. That's why I need them forceps. Them guys use them forceps, man, and it puts the perfect pressure on it all the way through the process. Would you shut up? The world is listening to you right now.
That's okay. It's my house and my cat.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing you, honey. So I'm gonna heat this up one more time with some pressure on it that evenly. Get that solder all the way down, or that bolster all the way down. Put some tight pressure on it. Once I heat it up, that should suck it right down on it. See that shit squeeze out there. All right, I did get squeeze out. That's good.
The black cat's in the cat house.
The black cat's in the cat house? Which house? The black cat house?
We only have one.
Oh, well, you got the white cloth one on the stand.
The black cat house. We only have one.
You mean the mother cat?
No.
You're killing me.
Oh God,
He's
Gordy,
killing
no.
me. What?
You're killing me.
What? The black cat is in the black cat house.
It sounds funny, yes.
Sounds like a fucking nursery rhyme to me. Holy shit, you're killing me. All right.
You're so funny.
You can see that.
Not anymore.
Let me show you. This is a good sign. See the squeeze out there? That means it came out. It went all the way down. So now, when I grind it, it should be... That I can take out with a file. So... Looks pretty good to me. All right, let's do the other one. That one's done. Now, to make a match, see, that's the secret. I gotta get me a nice pair of forceps. It would solve this whole problem. So let's see where. Oh, it's right there, man. That bolster stayed right there. Still looks like it could be squeezed down a little bit more here, though. Man. Put it in the vise. I'll get it. I will get it. It won't lick me. Oh, okay. What do we got here? Charlie said, "Hey, Kim." She went upstairs. Sorry, Charlie. It's a handmade knife. All the way, brother. Kim said, Jeff said, "Hi, Kim." But she was playing with the cats. Now she's gone. Okay, let me get the clamp on that. I don't like that gap on the top. I'm going to try to put clamp pressure on it now and heat it up right there. So see, the thing is when you do that, the vise keeps the fucking piece cool. It's nice down here, but man, right here, it's gotta get. I'm gonna do this. Put some flux on the top there. Come on, get in there. Stay, would you? That's all right. I'm just gonna clamp it. I'm gonna put more pressure up towards the top here. I gotta get them forceps, man.
Ugh.
Where's that rag in there? Well, just a little of that. That should be good. That should be good. Okay, that one's done. Now the other one. I had a pair of forceps that I jimmy rigged. And I don't know where the hell I put them. That I was using for doing this. I'm gonna go out. That looks like it's closed now. Yeah, and there's more screws out here too, so that's good. It's closed up pretty good. All right, that'll work. Gordon, would vice grips work? Yeah, the only thing with the vice grips, they're so unawkward or so big that they jerk the piece. The forceps are perfect. You get like a really long pair of forceps, like this long, not the small ones, like this long. And a lot of the custom knife makers, even with all the most expensive tools that they have, they use these long ones, and then they got a paddle foot on the end of them instead of the straight, you know what I mean? A paddle foot. And all they do is they put them forceps. They put them forceps on there with them two paddle feet, and it's shaped. They must have different size forceps for different thicknesses of bolsters and knives. Where they put it on there and they just clamp it down in the one. There's like 3 different positions on a forcep. Click, 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 right? They just click it on the first one. No, they click it on the second one, I think. And as that solder melts, the forceps come down with that pressure, ever so slightly. If you use vice grips, the back weight of it will shift apart as it melts down. It'll want to go backwards. The forceps are perfect because they're the perfect weight. If you understand what I mean. Now this run out here, I could just file that out. That's no big deal. But you can see there's your bolster. I'm not putting no bolsters in the back. I'm going to do probably solid buffalo horn all the way across. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Either buffalo horn or ram horn or something cool. I might even wait, buy myself some turquoise and some bone. And I was thinking about doing a epoxy scales. I want to make another set of scales out of with epoxy, but crushed bone and crushed turquoise like my Bowie knife. I thought that'd be badass. And I think I'm going to wait on that to do that. I'll get the bone and the turquoise first. See, I'll clamp this down and file that runoff there out because I can't heat it up now. It'll come loose and move, and it's perfectly where I want it. I'm right out dead on my mark. Okay. Now see here, I got there's my scribe there. See, that's exactly where this inside needs to be to match the other side. It's got to be on that scribe line. Now, I could put a 90-degree, I could put a piece of 90-degree brass here, it's in piece, and clamp here, but I don't want to take a chance at soldering the two of them together, you know what I mean? So, at least you all are seeing what it takes to make your own knife the hard way. But this is the way the professionals do it. I mean, you know, there really is no machine, you know, to do these unless a factory, what they would do is they'd start out with a chunk of brass this thick, the bolster and the liner, and the milling machine will cut out the bolster and cut the liner down to the thickness so it's all one. And when you look at a buck, that's just what that is. This is one solid sheet of brass that they cut out the slots in the liners with a machine. One of these days, I get a milling machine, I can do that. You know what I mean? I could take one solid piece of brass and cut out this bolster, you know, or cut out my slots between here and here for my things, just with the milling machine. But a lot of custom makers do it this way. They just use them forceps. All right, now I got to think about what I'm doing here. I got to make sure this thing's clean. I think it's cleaning up. This stuff's forgiving. Too much there. No, I'll probably sell it, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe not, because this is my first one. My first of everything I generally always keep. It just depends if somebody pays me the right price for it, you know what I mean? If I don't get $400 for it, $450 for it, I'm not going to sell it. Especially if I put expensive scales on it. You know, I make them homemade scales out of bone and turquoise. You know, you're looking at $150 scales. By the time I get all that bone and that turquoise crushed, set in the mold, the epoxy mold, make the scales, then I got to cut it all down and fit the knife. You know, you're looking at $125 just for that. So, and then making the knife, you know, $375. It's a $425 knife, $450 knife, handmade. Or you could just go out and buy a Chris Sabenza made by a machine, you know.
It's up to you. Some guys, you know, they buy knives off of local makers just because they know the guy and they collect knives made by, you know, the average Joe like me. Okay. Now I gotta cut some. I'm gonna pound down some of this lead. Quit it. All right, where's my cutters? Where'd I put my cutters? Oh, my cutters, oh, my cutters, oh, my cutters, Clementine. Where in the heck did he go? Yeah, go to my where'd I put them damn cutters? Go to my description of my YouTube channel. You can find all the links, my eBay store, and I haven't really posted anything much in there yet. But as I make knives and I'm gonna sell them, I'll put them in there like the next night. But usually people end up buying them before I even get them done. So I have a hard time putting my own custom knives in there because they sell as fast as they make them. Now, where in the heck is my damn cutters? This is making me mad now. They didn't fall on the floor, did they? No. Here they are. Right on my vise. Imagine that. But the buck 110 that I just custom modded with Ritz Light, that sold the night I finished it up for $325, and I got another buck with 110 I'm doing all decked out with deer stag. I'm gonna work on that starting Monday and have that probably up. You all see it by Wednesday. I'll go live probably Wednesday and show it. But I'll be live Sunday. I'll work on it tomorrow. I might be able to show a little bit of it. Oh, okay. Now what? More flux. Ooh. See, the trick is to get that damn clamp on here perfect, so the weight comes down evenly, and it's hard to do. That's why it's always nicer to have forceps, because it gradually brings it down. The clamps are really tight, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna have to try it.
get this on my layout, and that'll be it right there. The good thing about making a knife like this is if you get it too far over this way, you can always just grind the knife down to the shape you want it. Because I haven't made the blade yet. Now, the blade will be made to compensate everything else. So that looks good right there. See, and then doing this, it kind of like, it's hard to do it. And leave it where it needs to be. This does put gradual pressure on it, but just in one side, not the. See that? It's tilting on me. But as it goes down, I guess I can pinch it with something. Because you only got one shot with this, and if you don't get it in the right spot, then you got to heat it up like I showed you and do it again. I'm going to get some forceps probably tomorrow. I'll go in the Hobby Lobby, give me some huge forceps. If they have them, I mean, I might have to just order them online on Amazon. They probably don't have them. But this is clamping down, but it looks about even. I can go a little more forward with it. Right in the middle. See, the forceps come all the way up the middle. And it just, like I said, you put it on the second setting on the forceps and it puts that pressure on it to where it tightens up as it goes down. These clamps do a little bit, but just not an even pressure, you know. All right, let's see what happens. Ah, I got it off my layout there. Okay. Come on down, let's go. See, if I press down on it, it moves it. Just gonna have to live with that, I guess. See what happens. I mean, I've made many knives doing it even this way, and it's time for me to get what I need, so I don't have to jack around like this. Nice squeeze out there. It looks like it's squeezed out pretty good all the way around. I crossed my fingers, I got lucky this time. Okay. Ooh, the whole piece came up. Okay, I'll get this grinded down and see where we sit. Yeah, it's acid-free lead flux. It's just like what you use on a copper pipe, same shit. You can braze with it. I mean, I can braze, get brazing rods and brazing flux, but most of the industry does this. Most of the homemade guys do that. I'm going to clamp these things together and get them identical. Oh man, it turned out perfect, guys. And get these ground down all nice. All right, where's my cam clamps? Probably another room. All right, where's my other cam clamp? We know the liners are perfect, so I gotta Clamp the liners together perfect. Come on. Man, oh man. Okay. Of course, the clamps in the way. Come on. Oh, goodbye. All right. Perfect. Well, the bottom's off a little bit, but see that what I mean though? The bottom's off just a touch on the left ones. The left one's a little bit lower. But that's no big deal. Like I said, I'll put a flat bastard in there now and file it. Because I gotta take this runoff out of there on both sides. So now I'll put this in the vise. In the vise, I'm gonna mark how much I gotta take off on that bottom. Just a little bit, man, not much. Well, it's too hot. Marker ain't gonna work. So I know I gotta take that side off a little bit, so. And then I drill my holes, and then I pin this whole thing together. It'll help hold the bolster on too, so it won't never back up. That looks pretty good. I think I can live with that. So Rusty hitting the sack. Good night, Rusty. Is that STF? Is that his name, Rusty? Good night, y'all. Gordon, don't mess the new knife up. Make it fancy. Haha, joking. Stay blessed, brother. All right, man. You too. God bless you, man. We'll see you in the next one. WNC, West North Carolina. Yeah. Sure is. Claude's over there. I'm on my way back to North Carolina soon. Oh, I got a piece of this 1084 I'll put in there. Brand new. Ready for a knife blade. This is probably what I'll make my blade from. 1084 here. But I think now what I'm going to do, I'll do a little filing on this one. I want to get to making my blade. I want to cut this out before the wife goes to bed. So I'll just show you on one of these, because I'll do this tomorrow off the camera, what I'm doing here. This one's fine here. All I got to do is file the run out. So you need a flat bastard. Just come in there and take out that brass till you get to the bolster, or that solder, I mean, without doubling the brass. I'm holding slate up on it. There, and I'll get to I'll get a smaller file. Where's my light? See, I don't want to go past it because I don't want to take the brass down in that area. This gets it. You'd rather be concave on the inside than rounded over on the edges. You don't want to round them edges over. You'll know when you got it all off. You can also stick a piece of wood in there. See, it's still in there. I'm hitting it. Almost got it. All right, that's good. All right, I'll do the other one tomorrow off the camera. I'm getting to where I want to be right now. So, to continue the project, I need to make the blade now. I want to get that cut out before the wife goes to bed. And this is the steel. Let me go get my pattern real quick here. Okay. There it is. Now, what we got to do first, see if I got to make any modifications to this pattern. Can't remember how far that goes in. Let me check real quick. Where's my micrometer at? All right. Where did I put my marker? Right there. Okay, you can see it. If it'll focus, come on. See here? It's a big one. You can see here my hand next to it. I mean, it's a big knife. It's a clasp. That's the shape right there. Did the speed start over? I don't know. Is it? So, that's what we got. So we got to get this cut out. And I got a center hole about right here. If that's going to be there. Yep. This needs to be a little more this way. But I can adjust all this when I get it together. That's about right there. This hole here. Once this blade's made, then I can adjust it. But just to look at it now, if I got to cut some of this blade down. So this goes in the knife right about here. Comes that way. Right there. Closes. It's going to be right. Yeah, so the blade's a little bit too long. No, not really. Yeah, it is. My tang's a little bit too long. That's what it is. So I'll cut off some of this tang here. This is just getting ballpark, you know what I mean? And then when I get the blade cut out, I can fine adjust everything to match that with a jig. I'll make a jig for it. All right, now I can draw this out. Usually I spray paint it, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Oh, a little big. I gotta cut the line down a little bit here. There we go. There we go. Right there.
Got my wife upstairs above me in her bedroom. I better get cutting on this. I want to get it cut out. All right, cut that out. First things first. Right there. My gloves on. Where did I put my gloves? Be right back. I think she's gonna come down here and check on the cats first before she goes to bed. They're not in here because they're scared of me. She's gonna be, you're gonna have to quit. The cats ain't gonna come in until you quit. 10 minutes and I'm done. 10 minutes.
10, 15 minutes. I'll have this blade cut out and then I'll do some more tomorrow. Minutes, I'll be done. Then you don't have to worry about no more noise.
Cats wanna come in.
I know what I tell you guys. First thing my wife would say.
11 o'clock, quiet time.
Yep, 11 o'clock's quiet time. Okay, whatever you say.
Yeah.
I'll move my shop next door real quick.
The kittens want.
Okay.